All right. So we looked at our motorcycle inventory project last week. And so we've got all this post, get, delete, put. We've got our maturity model, Richardson. Level 2, they're all called motorcycles. We've got a lot of the same stuff we had before. Here on our motorcycles path, you can see here if we do a post, it's got a bunch of information about what to do with a post. For example, the request body is required on a post. It accepts JSON. And here we're referencing a definition of an object that we've got at the bottom of this file. So a little trick where you don't have to put all of the stuff in line because you might be using motorcycle over and over again. So if I go down to the bottom of the file, here's what a motorcycle looks like. It's got a bunch of strings and it's got an integer ID. All this stuff is required. So we've got the one endpoint, and the one endpoint has several different HTTP methods. You can do a post to it. It does some post stuff. Over here, you see it on the right also. You can do a get to it. You can do a delete, and you can do a put. And a lot of the same stuff underneath all the bits of it. Summary, parameters, request body. These guys are all referencing the motorcycle schema. You can see here, here's one positive response and then two sort of negative response, invalid request syntax and incomplete motorcycle information. So for these guys, you want to use the one, you want to find your HTTP code that is most in line with what you're trying to tell your user. You wouldn't use a 422, for example, if the request syntax is invalid. So if you Google HTTP response codes, it'll give you an example of when you want to use each kind of response code. See, this one's a 201, not a 200, probably because it means that something on the server was updated as opposed to just an OK response.